Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. So you probably saw the exterior walk-around of the Toyota RAV4. Now it's time for the interior. You're gonna see that it's not a big change from the regular gas version. You will have more information on your driving and how to be more fuel efficient. So the RAV4 interior hybrid, it's a start. Let's open the door of our RAV4 Hybrid Limited. And as you can see, the exterior is unique, and so is the interior of that vehicle. So when we look at the door, you can see there's a different tint in the window. It's kind of yellow or maybe green, I'm not sure about that. And you've got also nice fabric, nice use of material, really different, and you've got that soft touch that you're gonna find inside the door panel, which is gonna be the same material that they use on the seat. So nice and long applique right here. You've got a chrome handle, possibility to lock, and since we have the limited version, you've got some memory for your seat. And automated window is only for the driver, and you've got also a kind of piano black, but with some lines right in there. You've got also some plastic down here and some storage, but some lines. I don't know why those lines are there, but it's kind of different. So you've got a RAV4 inscription right down there. When you open the door, you've got also that, well, all-weather mats. I'm not sure about that because you can see the salt traces right there. We're gonna need some good Silver-Rox product to remove that. And you've got also all those different equipment that you can see right here. So let's take place on board. Not too bad. The sound when you close the door is kind of good, so it's interesting. You've got that big vent over here, long dashboard, and yes, you've got the key. Look at that. The key is really well, it's a typical regular key, plastic with the Toyota logo in the back, so you can open your trunk when you press simply on that remote. Really standard. You've got some speakers, some vents also right here on the top, and right now I'm stuck with my cable. Yes, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to close the door. There you go. You've got some vents right here on the top that you can enable, and you've got also some speaker from one side to another. Some storage compartment directly in the middle right here, and another big vent on the other side. Some Softex materials and some nice stitches that you will also find on the seat. And that RAV4 is really looking unique. Heated steering wheels, nice firm grip, some stitches also right around here of the Toyota logo. Not too bad. So, power once, RAV4 indication with some explosion, and let's press once again. So there you go, it's a start. So we're gonna check right here on the left, but let's turn on the lights so that you will see this blue lighting. And by the way, not all button or all command are lighting up in that car, and that's kind of sad. I would have loved to have everything lighting up, so it would be quite easy. So you've got your lane detection alert, which is right here. You've got your heated steering wheel, and by the way, when you press on your heated steering wheel, you will not have some heat in that section. It's only going to be right here on the side, and it doesn't heat up that well. It's kind of long before something happened with that heated steering wheel. So let's move right under here. You will see that you have access to some adjustment for the steering wheel. So that's perfect if you want to get the proper position. Same thing for your seat also. You've got some adjustment, but it's not firm. It's kind of soft. You don't have a good you don't have a firm, you know, when you sit in that seat, you kind of move from one side to another. So they're not that supportive, but they're going to be comfortable. So I switch my language to English. And right now I'm going to check at the different display. So you don't have any RPM. You've got that big display, that big needle, which will go from one way to another. This is going to be the charge position. So when you're going to be braking, all that regenerated energy will be put back in the battery. You've got that eco zone right here. So if you have an eco-friendly driving, but right there when it's going to get to that little part, you're going to see a lot of assistance from the gas engine. Power mode, it's going to be for strong acceleration. So right now in the middle, it's written power on, but you've got different menu that you can access. Let's start with the first one. You've got your after start information with your average liter per 100 and your average speed and the time. You've got the after reset with the average, your average fuel consumption. You've got also the autonomy left before you ran out of gas, and you've got your average fuel consumption, which is also written right here. So it's kind of annoying that you always see that power on feature. You've got your energy monitor to show you where the energy will come from, your wheels to your engine to your battery, and everything from one side to another. And you've got your sway warning. Let's say that you go from one side to another of your lines, you will probably get some warning to tell you, hey, it's time to take a break. And you can close also that display. You've got the navigation display. You've got the BPM, the audio display that you can change. You can also push on the button to change the different source that you want with a nice and clear menu just that way. Let's move back. You can also change your tune, by the way, with up and down. It's going to change through your memory. And you will also have a display of your security feature, like your lane detection alert, and also the vehicle in front of you, because you've got a cruise control, which is going to be adaptive. And you can adjust the distances between the vehicle, which is ahead of you, by pressing that different button. All your command right here. So you've got the volume. You can turn it up. And by the way, a thing which is kind of annoying is that some radio commands are far. So you can see I have long arms and I'm not able to reach them right now. And you've got also a strange audio feeling that you have more power in the front. Makes me wonder how well they calibrated that sound system, even if it's a GBL green edge mentioned right here. So you can change a different mode also right here. You got your voice command access. It's not trained. So let's press OK. It's going to be to voice.
What would you like to do?
Listen to the radio.
Which frequency would you like to listen to?
Change to XM satellite.
Tuning to channel 78.
Well, it was not the channel that I choose, but you have to learn those voice command system. So not too bad, but let's go right here. You've got your trip information that you can change. The ODO, the trip A, trip B, everything is down there. So you've got also your cruise control, which is way down here on the side. You've got all your wipers command right here, and you've got all your lighting, which is right there in the back with your fog lights or auxiliary light, call them whatever you like. Right here on the top, you've got a nice and cool feature, which is your camera. Press there and look at that. You can see that 3D view of that RAV4 simply turning around with that nice design. And as you can see, it will stop and give you really a top view of what's around you. I really like that feature. You can also press right here and it's going to show you inside the car where your wheels are, if you're going to hit something, when you're going to do your parking maneuvers. Way up here on top, you're going to have all your seatbelt information about your occupants if they're really tied up with their seatbelt. And you will have also your traction control, which is going to be right here. So if you press once and if you hold it, you're going to have the information that the stability system has also been removed. So not too bad. Let's check the radio. First of all, let's move it into reverse. I'm going to show you the difference with the camera right now. So as you can see, there's a little bit of glare, but you have a cool and easy information about when you're going to do your backing maneuvers and with the red line to be sure that you don't hit anything. And you can press once again here to see a 360-degree view. You will also have some lines showing you when you will get too near an object or an obstacle, and you can change also the view and the different line to be sure that you don't hit nothing. Let's move into drive modes and press the camera button once again. And you're going to see a front view of your RAV4. So this is perfect not to hit anything. And you can also press the auto button or simply choose to show or not show the different line that that will display and show you where you will move. You've got also the side view, as I call it, and when you press once again back, it's going to move to a regular setting. So for the sound system, not my kind of song. Let's move that to another channel. And as I said, some radio comment are kind of far. You see, this is my fully extended arm. I cannot even reach the different temperature here for the dual zone. I need to move and lean forward before I get a good grab of it. So different application that you have in the system navigation, easy and accessible audio. It's kind of fast, and those are big tile, so it's really easy to choose your different option. Right now messaging is not set up, but my interesting menu is the eco menu right here. You can see your past record, your best average. You can see also your trip information, energy, or update depending on the day. And when I'm going to move to trip information, you can see average speed, the lapse time, the range that I have, and all my recent consumption from 15 minutes from here. So when I press energy, this is going to be a simple display of, and by the way, sorry for the glare, guys, but this is what you get for that screen. You have your engine, and you will see the electrical motor and the other electrical motor in the rear. You can see also the autonomy of the battery left right under the rear seat. So you will see a display showing you where the power is going, if you're into regenerative mode or if you're spending some energy. So let's turn on the heat. And as you can see, big button, easy to use, and you've got that top vent also that you can simply enable and turn on. Let's turn that down because now it's kind of going all the way up. And you've got also some automated feature. I don't like the feeling when you turn the knob. It's kind of strange, and it's kind of hard. You know, sometimes I miss the temperature that I want to do. Auto mode, rear defrost, and sync or AC is right here on the side. Let's move way down there. You can see some hidden buttons, but thank you, they are lighting up in blue. You've got that EV mode that you can select, but you're gonna have to be at a lower speed, and if you accelerate too hard or pass that speed, it will simply be moved. You've got that eco mode, so when you press eco mode, you're gonna see that green display up top. If you press sports, you're gonna see a green display down there saying sport and a red display up in the display. So it's going to change the reaction of your gas pedal. It's going to be more reactive, but it doesn't change much on the sporty aspect of it. You've got your heated seat, high, low feature that you can select on both, and you've got that wiper de-icer that you can turn on or off. USB, auxiliary, and 12-volt connectors. This is really looking like wireless charger for your phone, but this is only a place to put it. And you've got that cup holders, and you can see some blue right here showing up, so it's going to give you a little impression that it's lighting up. So let's move back a little bit. You've got a CVT transmission that you can change the different gear. You will see the setting S2, S3, S4 right up here, and you've got also your nice handle brake, which is just typical like we have in regular car. Right here, another cup holders, adjustable in this one. You've got some storage space that you can use, kind of small. That nice and big glove box also. And you will have some sun visor, extensible, mirror lights, places for your glaze, storage for your glazes, and you can open or close your sunroof, and it's typical halogen light. Oh, let's go for a start of that engine. Power on. There you go. My car is ready. Let's move to park. And if I press once again, there you go. That's going to be better. By the way, if you want to get your car ready, you have to put it into park. So it's all started. You can't hear nothing. I know. So let's press on the gas pedal. Ah, there you go. That gas engine just started. So as you can see, you will also see the display showing us where the energy is going right now with that engine. It's going to be the same thing If I change the display back to the energy right here, as you can see, my engine is giving power to my battery. So that's kind of cool. But no sound, no acceleration to get out of that car while you're in park. So let's go in the rear. So the rear section, not too bad, kind of cool with the space that you have for your legs and your passenger. Got some storage compartment here, no USB connector, just a 12-volt outlets down there. My all-weather mats right here. That same Softex material that you have. So right now, I wanted to show you something. So I'll let the center belt buckle up. As you can see, it's gonna be plugged in right in that center, but it's right under there where you're gonna see it, but you need to move that on one side. And right here, the connector is there. So imagine if you have a passenger sitting right here. So I'm gonna show you what's going to happen. So they're gonna fight through the belts to be sure that they get in securely. So let's remove that. And Xiaobai is going at the top. Some storage compartment, well, more cup holders in some kind of way. And you can also pull down your headrest if you want. You've got a handle right here. If you pull that handle, the seat's gonna go down, but it's not gonna make a perfect flat folded floor for the trunk. You've got some vents also for the cooling of your battery right here on the side. Same material you're gonna find in the front. So let's check the trunk. We're gonna open that. Slowly opening the trunk. Finally. So for demonstration purpose, I've installed the net. As you can see, it's going right here in the different adapter on the side. You can pull that liner to hide your storage, so it's kind of cool. And you can also remove it if you want by pulling right here. But if you use the net, be careful, because when you're gonna try to open that section to access your full spare tire, it's not gonna be easy. So I'm gonna remove it completely. And you've got another compartment that you can lift, but if the net is in the way, there's not a big space of storage here, but it's kind of nice to have. And you can also put back your net by lifting those two sections right here. So I don't know why this one is not coming right now. There you go. So you can put your net right here. So it's gonna be right over the top of your spare tire, and it's gonna be perfect if you don't want to use it or use it later. You can adjust also the height of the opening of the trunk while holding that button for 2 seconds. You just adjust it the way you want and you leave it there, and that's gonna be perfect. So we've got the same engine as in the regular RAV4, but we've got a difference. We're using the hybrid synergy drive. So this is gonna be able to give you 194 horsepower, a little bit more than the regular gas version. So be careful, you know, if you try to pull or try to replace, you know, that stick who's gonna hold your hood, because it's right here fixed to that, seems to be like the liquid who's gonna get access to the radiator. So be careful once again to not broke that thing. You've got the washer fluid right there on the side. Don't mind for looking for the battery because it's in the back, and you've got your air filter, which is right here on the top. Be careful also to that rubber band. If you try to open the hood and you put your hands in there and lift, this is gonna get ugly with your little clip. Nice engine, nice technology. Hope you like the interior design, really unique, huh? And you've got those RPM that have been replaced with some hybrid information. But right now I want to know, what do you like about the interior of the Toyota RAV4? Feel free to comment in the section down there below. Do a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to Car Question, because you will get a notification when there's going to be another video available. Also check the description if you want to check the playlist of every video that we did with the RAV4 Hybrid. See you another time on another video of Car Questions.